Thank you.
Well, it's kind of a party here, and you never know who's going to stop by, so I didn't want to interrupt their conversation, but we've got former Congressman Tim Penny and Senator Carla Nelson, who's behind me. And are y'all talking politics?
Oh, of course we are.
I know. Can you speak up a little bit? Because we're not.
Oh, lots of exciting things happening at the Capitol.
You know I'll get you in studio.
Just had a bill signing with the governor, just on my way back. Yeah,
Always a politician. Thanks.
Have fun.
And we were talking early childhood,
Early
which
childhood.
is critically important.
Yeah.
We got some good things going there with the help of the congressman. Yeah,
Thanks,
you bet.
Carla.
See you later.
Well, Tim Penny is talking to me about the Southern Minnesota Initiative Foundation and specifically kind of the VISTA program, because Family Promise Rochester used to be Interfaith Hospitality Network, and they help people who find themselves homeless. And the VISTA program itself does what?
Well, the VISTA program is a national service program where organizations hire someone that wants to do a year or maybe 2 years sometimes of community service work that's valuable to the town. And so we were selected to host 4 sites in southern Minnesota, and then to assign these workers to work with these organizations for at least a year to help them build a stronger, more sustainable business model so that they can continue to do their work and do it well.
And I don't know the inner workings of like Family Promise Rochester, but another one who's getting a VISTA employee or member, helping with immigrant business.
New immigrant entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Actually, we at the Southern Minnesota Foundation are going to hold on to one of these VISTA slots to help us with that very program, to help new immigrant entrepreneurs through what we call our Prosperity Initiative, and build that program out. We also are assigning one of our VISTA slots to Lake City, where they're working on what we have deemed the Rural Entrepreneur Venture Program, helping several communities in southern Minnesota develop more of an entrepreneurial culture. And then the Diversity Council in Parable is getting another one of these 4 slots to work with diverse populations and help them build new businesses in the Parable area. So those are the 4 slots that we're using this VISTA program to support.
How are you seeing business? Because you live over in the
Owatonna, halfway to Mankato.
Right, but Rochester is growing. We keep hearing that, and growth is great. But there are a lot of challenges come with this kind of growth. What do you hear?
Well, we're hearing that affordable housing is a huge challenge, and I'm so glad that our foundation invests about 1/3 of its budget every year into early childhood, because quality early childhood and availability and affordability of early childhood is a huge issue for rural. That's one of the reasons I was talking to Senator Nelson, because she's been a big leader on getting resources to rural to help us with our shortage and our quality challenge out here.
So many times we talk politics, and there's so much of the infighting that goes on. It's nice to be able to talk just about the issues and helping.
And getting things done.
Yeah. How are you seeing this legislative session?
Well, I think it'll be okay. Somewhat. I do know that the governor and the Democrats, who control the House of Representatives, are about $3.5 billion apart from the Republicans in the Senate about the budget. And of course, where they end up with that final number, which if they're going to go higher, they're going to have to raise some taxes to do that. And I know that's a priority for the governor, but not going to be an easy sell to the Republican Senate. So that will then drive some of the other programmatic decisions. But I think on early childhood, there's a bipartisan commitment to get something meaningful done there, and especially to design some of those programs so that they work well here in rural Minnesota.
I appreciate your time, and it's hard to get you. So thank you for coming.
I'm glad this worked out. What a fun event. Thank you.
We'll be back.